I love small plates and sharing, so tapas is my thing. My friend Chef Daniela at the SocaKitchen is twisting things up a little bit. I'm talking about Spanish tapas with Latino flair. Paella, you say? Let's check it out. Hey, Chef Daniela.
Hello, how are you?
Good. It's been a while.
Good to see you.
Yes, for sure. So things are good.
Very good. We were about to cook with you, so.
That's true. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna do paella. Paella is traditionally from Valencia, from Spain. Okay, we're gonna start with a little bit of oil. This is just canola oil.
Okay.
If you wanna start, you can add like 3 spoons of the sofrito.
Heaping, flat. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna give you my super wooden spoon.
Your super wooden spoon. Don't hit me.
You burned something.
I burned something. No.
Okay, so you wanna like make sure it's evenly spread out.
So we're helping season the pan and the oil. So the canola oil is obviously important.
It's the burning point.
Yeah.
That's the most important. If you go with some olive oil, then it's gonna start turning bitter because it burns very fast.
So what part of the chicken are we using?
So I'm using the chicken thigh just because I think the thigh is gonna be nice and flavorful. Okay, you can throw in your chicken. Do half of that. We're doing a little one. I'm used to big portions all the time. At this point, we're also gonna add our chorizo. This is chorizo ibérico. So what that means is it's a pig that goes through a special diet, okay? So you find it in the Iberian Peninsula, it's a pata negra.
So very marbled?
Yes, it has a lot of fat. You can actually taste the acorn. I usually don't use this kind of chorizo in a paella. It's so delicious in its own, like, you know, it would be a shame to like mix it in, but it's good. This guy.
That fat is delicious.
It is delicious. You can throw it right in there. And then that fat's gonna render and
I'll make it a little bit more rich.
Tasty. Yeah. We're going for.
Fat equals taste.
So we're gonna add a little bit of the smoked paprika.
It smells amazing. The fat from the chorizo is already like, you can smell that coming out.
So one thing I'm gonna add to this paella, which normally it's not like very traditional in Spain, even though the jerez, the cherry wine is traditional in Spain, but they don't normally add it. I'm gonna add just a little bit. We're gonna add a little tablespoon of that tomato paste as well. This is what's gonna give all that flavor to the rice. And we wanna cook that down as well. So once again, building up all that flavor. When you throw in the rice, you throw in the chicken stock over here with saffron.
Right.
Okay, that we did earlier. Just so like subtle but aromatic. Like
and that's a beautiful color, right?
Yeah,
especially
it does
if you're adding
too.
it to like a rice or something.
Yeah.
Like paella.
So exactly.
The aroma's amazing.
Right, yeah. Beautiful. So at this point we're gonna get some of our paella rice. You can start going,
all
and
around?
I'll tell you when to stop. All around, yes. Spread it out.
Good.
That's almost okay. That's
So I mean, this is a short grain rice.
yes, a short grain rice.
And
So
it's
you
important
wanna
to use that for paella.
you want a little bit more starch in there. You want kind of like everything to stick together.
And what are we setting it to now?
To a low heat. You don't want things to burn. So at this point, we're gonna start layering our seafood. You can grab the langoustine,
Yeah, the shrimp.
and we're gonna put it nicely. Yeah, put it like this. Yeah, layer it out.
Usually I'm plating at the end, but now we're plating before.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like it. But that's what a perfect paella is. A piece of art.
You know, you eat with your eyes, right? So you want to make
100%.
sure, like, when you finish up, it's gonna look beautiful. We have our scallops that are just right over there.
Shallot.
Yep, you want to cook what's under the shell.
That's right.
You can even throw some of that juice in there.
Perfect.
That seawater. There you go.
Perfect.
Now we're gonna take some of the green peas, sprinkle them on there. So it's an easy dish, like when you're having like friends over, family over, or cooking for 100 people, you can just throw it around, you know?
It's a great family meal, and it's also a fantastically flavored dish, right?
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
So we're gonna take some of the peppers as well, and we're gonna layer them. These are piquillo peppers. They're little, like, very sweet peppers.
Yeah. And they're roasted, I'm guessing. Right?
Yes, they're roasted peppers, yeah. And then we're gonna take some of our broth. That's chicken broth with saffron, okay? So that yellow color is what you get from all that saffron that's bloomed and slowly heated up over a long period of time. Just enough so you can see a little bit of the broth on top of the rice. And then what's gonna happen now, it's all that broth and all those flavors are gonna steam up and it's gonna cook the shellfish. If you notice, we haven't added any salt.
Correct.
Because we have all that seafood.
Yep.
We want to make sure that all the salt from that seafood doesn't oversalt the dish.
Absolutely. Seafood is always salty, naturally. So it's good to add your salt at the end. So now we're going to let this simmer.
We're going to let it simmer, leave it as is. And then in about 20 minutes, this is a small paella, so it should be done. We're going to try it. Yeah.
Let's let her simmer.
Let it go.
Oh my God, that smells so good. Oh my God, the seafood. Oh
It's all
man,
that
that's
seawater,
amazing.
right? Yeah.
All that seawater. Perfect. I mean, I can't wait to taste it.
Let's head out.
Perfect. Thanks for having us today, Gustavo. I'm really looking forward to the paella.
Thank you for coming, and let's go and try with this Spanish wine.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, here we have the paella.
Oh wow, man, it looks good. Looks
Yes.
good. We did a good job.
We're gonna add a little bit of the olive oil I was telling you about before.
perfect.
Okay. And then something that we add is a little twist. The jerez that we added before, we're gonna add a little bit towards the end. And that sea salt, also the Maldon salt that we talked about, we're just gonna add a little bit as well.
Great to finish that way, so
Yes.
it's not too salty, right?
Buon appetito.
That rich seafood flavor, right?
Yeah.
You're right. The chorizo in here is awesome.
Seafood.
So
it's
many
not
flavors.
overwhelming. Yeah.
No, and I mean a great idea to finish with the flake salt, because that allowed for us to let the seafood really season the dish,
Yeah.
and then add that little bit of salt to highlight the flavors. Thanks for having me, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Great seeing you again. And
Yeah,
until
anytime.
next time.
Until next time.